Hey all, Dan here again. First day of the new year. We're about to start. CES starts tomorrow, so I got some meetings later this afternoon, kind of a pre-CES meetings. But I wanted to touch up a little bit as we continue talking about head-related transfer functions, what they really are, and where they come from. You know, we've talked about what they mean, what a transfer function is, how they functionally work, how your head kind of works as an equalizer. We're going to go more into that this week over a couple of videos about how your head actually acts as an equalizer. Yes. You're a piece of electronics equipment. You didn't know it, did you? So to do that, I'm going to use my best friend here. Well, best friend as an acoustician guy. You don't want to work in the lab. Chucky. Meet Chucky. This is Chucky. Chucky is my B&K 4100D. Chucky is basically what's called a head and torso simulator. Has a head, has a torso, simulates a human body in a very standard way so that we can make accurate measurements that are repeatable, consistent, and share them with other folks. So Chucky, I'll show you a bit on here. He has, of course, some microphones in each side. He's got a little calibrated ear. You got some little scales so that you could set him up and things like that. So there's a microphone in each ear, which is very good so that you can actually make measurements with him. And yes, the other side has it as well, you know, kind of a thing. It's got kind of a realistic looking pinna. This is what this is called, your ear. Your ears here that everybody calls your ear is actually the pinna. The ear is the whole structure there. So that's what he is. Of course, he also has a little, mouth, because we do like measurements of how loud they are with like microphones, things like that. And of course, he's got nasal cavity that you get up inside too, because all that affects, you probably heard, sound in your nose and things like that. So that's what Chucky is. Chucky is a standard thing. And why does the human body make affect sound, things like that? Well, think about, like I mentioned the other day, when you're coming down a hallway, you hear the boom, boom, boom. You don't hear the high frequencies, things like that, right? So let's stop and think about it. Sound is coming in this way, right? Comes in, hits him, right? That kind of a thing. There we go. So comes on in, hits him. That means the sound's going to hit here. High frequencies aren't going to necessarily get over here. Now, some will, and we're going to talk about it. There's a lot of really advanced fluid dynamics, but we're not going to get into fluid dynamics because that's pretty tough. Again, I'm going to simplify it, make good analogies so you understand the basic concepts here. So sound comes, hits him, and a lot of the higher frequencies are blocked from getting his other ear, which means sounds from this side tend to have more high frequency content than sounds over here. Now, some sound, when it's really, really short wavelengths, so when it gets really, really short wavelengths, it'll hit something and it'll continue to travel on the surface and hit it. So you will get some high frequencies over here. But think about it. What's the path distance from the phone right now to this ear versus the phone over here? Oh, great. Now, when it hits here and then it travels on the surface as well, things like that. So we not only have frequency issues where he blocks high frequencies, but we have time delay issues. So both those come into account. So when I want you to think about what a head-related transfer function is and how your body and how your head works as a equalizer, think about Chucky here. He's blocking sound. You can hear, sound up front. Not so much in the back because he blocks those high frequencies. So we are equalizers. That's how it works. We're going to get into some more of the structure details as we go down the week. But feel free to reach out with any comments or questions you got about it. And we're going to keep rolling these. So there you go. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye.